Come on in to Moonlight Truths Tarot. I am Mama Soul Lily, Sagittarius and Gemini. Desire everyone is doing well. This is still general. Take what's for you, leave the rest. As I unfold the cards, the more that reveals. This is not a microwave effect. Take what's for you, leave the rest. We are in Scorpio season, so we're coming to look into some hidden truths. I'm going to go ahead and pull out the energy first. Supreme Creative Source, Ancient of the Ancient Ancestors, and the higher realms of our greatest good. What is it that we, the collective individuals in the energy of Sagittarius, Gemini axis, need to know at this time? You are here because you are ready to face the things that you have been suppressing within the shadows, within the energy of the moon. Past, present, and future. I didn't do that right, but okay. Sagittarius, Gemini, Supreme, past. Why did I want to say present? Well, maybe your present is strongly in the past. Past. That's why it's present. Past, present. Okay. Mercury retrograde, reinvention. Past, present. We are in the post shadow. Mercury retrograde will begin on November the 9th and will end on November the 29th. Then there still will be a shadow period a week to 2 weeks after the 29th. So this past present energy is a reflection. It's a time to reflect, to re-event, to rediscover your mind, to bring the necessary changes within your mind and facing those parts where there's a rivalry is what I hear. This can be an external or an internal rivalry. I don't know why nothing is working for me. It's pissing me off. I come with my faults, my flaws, my hiccups, and all my imperfections and interruptions too. Yeah. Because we have Jupiter. This is what's to expand you. I have to share that because I just saw my birthday. Retrograde is on 51. My Earthborn Day in 7. 5/17. What significance does that have for you? I have no idea. 7/15. July the 15th. I don't know if that's a significant date or what for you. I know it is for me. Okay. And Jupiter is also that Sagittarius energy. It's that expansion, right? That thought, the lightning, the strikes, the thoughts from the divine that comes and filters through your body, through your vessels. There's a level of awareness some of you are getting. It's almost like you're starting to see beyond. And maybe that's why the past present energy of Mercury retrograde is here, because it's like they're going hand in hand. Third house messages, Gemini. This energy is going hand in hand, this past and present. Reinventing yourself. reinventing your way in communicating, or expressive communication, finding expressive communications without the rivalry, without the conflict. What's in your future? Black Moon Lilith. Mystery. They can be saying it's a mystery, y'all. It's not for my Gemini Sagittarius Geminis to actually see what's in the near future for you. But with the energy of the Black Moon Lilith here, this is the areas I feel like the past of this and this abundance in this retrograde to reinvent yourself is really looking at those areas that were taboo, or those areas that has been suppressed in you, or those areas that you reject or don't allow to surface and come forward to be expressed outwardly. The suppression within the moon. And there's Cancer, the heart. I feel. I'm checking the X. Is this the direction that they want me to go? What do you mean, no clear answers? Why do I keep hearing no clear answers? What does Mercury retrograde need Sagittarius and Geminis to see at this time? What is this past review? What is the past review? Not here. Damn. What do you mean not here? Anxiety, something that created a level of anxiety in the past. There's a specific spot to revisit within your suppression or what you've rejected that created anxiety or some type of nightmares, some type of mental confusion. Mercury, the mind. Because there's something that presently, it's like your path, it's like it wants to push or get you past. Past what? Why aren't you talking? These aren't the cards. I know I heard you the first time. So why are you still stuck? Look, I am still a 3D body. Okay? Okay. Y'all just wanna go here again? I thought we was done with that. It's not. 673, 673, 673, 712 or 127, 1546. What is this review, Mercury? What is this in the past that they need to review that they're suppressing? Ego. It's a lot of that going around. Scorpio, Taurus message I just did. The communication lines in regards to how can I say this? So it's like you have your ego trauma pain here, But then you have your higher self, right? Your intuition, your God consciousness. So it's like some of you are saying that your God consciousness is your ego, but your ego is your God consciousness, it's your intuition. So that's why the reinvention is needing to take place, going beyond the facade, the Jupiter, going beyond the facade, looking into the lies, into the depths, looking into one's true character in this communication, because it's coming up and we're in Scorpio season. But in the collective unit of the message, November 25th, Unfolding the Truths, there was this big blob that came to me and in the vision, and as I was unfolding it in the psychic realm in my third eye, I started to see the slime and the sludge and devices and different things inside that has been consuming us from purifying ourselves from the areas that, I didn't say that right. The objects that was inside of this water that created slime goop, I feel like are the things within the world, within the matrix, which is that ego, which is that belief or that illumination. And the reinvention here is really for you to find what it is that's creating the facade, the illusion. How can this, it's a lot here because it's a collective Sagittarius Gemini energy. So it's different situations that I am picking up on, and it does cause me to get a little defuckled, okay? But whatever this is, this facade, this fake, this pretend, it's actually something that you have been rejecting, something that you have been suppressing. Of course, I got that. But what is this? What is the suppression? Maybe that's what we need to ask. Because it's the ego, it's the war between the mind and the heart and the mind. But in the near future, understanding the mysteries, reject, I mean, regret. The ego, it's mental. The mind is the devil's territory. So this retrograde may need you or is asking you to reinvent, to reevaluate. I think I'm tired. No, my egoic flesh wants to run. You have to see past the illusion, the restructuring, the reevaluation, the reprogramming, coming out of the ego, coming out of the arrogance and pride of vanity and vanity. Who I need to see Supreme. Sagittarius and Gemini. There's the light that needs to be shown. The King of Swords. The Four of Swords. And the Ace of Cups was in reverse. And the King of Swords. The mind. The emotions is in the middle. Putting it to rest. Bringing the head and the mind out of the cloud. Maybe there's a pride thing that's blocking you right now. You know, something close to your heart. And it's like you're holding on to it. And because you're holding on to this level of pride or this, well, it's whatever this thing of the past or whatever this trauma or experience. I'm stumbling, Source. May I exit? No, you may not. Okay. So the Jupiter energy within you is stagnant. The expansion of the heart. The expansion of the heart, of happiness and joy in what you actually want to feel inside, that brings peace to the mind and not the confusion or the delusion through suppressing, through holding on and not allowing it to express. There's some affirmations that may assist you in the quest to evaluate, to eliminate. I heard to eliminate what, Mama? So pride of one's ego, being too boastful or too cocky, being too assertive, because that cockiness and that assertiveness is behind something that you're really suppressing within your emotions. You're allowing your emotions to be taken over by the psychological warfare that is suppressing an area of you that wants to unfold and no longer be oppressed. It doesn't want to be a secret. It doesn't want to be a mystery. It wants to come alive. It doesn't want you to be within the energy of ego, just 3D. 3D Maya is what I heard. I want you to come into your inner core. Stop using logic. Stop using the masculine energy of logic to make sense of everything. Some things are meant to be like a daydream. You know, the Four Swords. Some information that the divine may bring into you, or source or spirit or God may bring into you, may seem like a fairy tale or unreal. You may hear a particular prompting or a certain movement or to make a certain phone call, but then the logical aspect within your mental mind comes in and it intrudes. It's crossing the information when the divine is coming in to communicate, or where source or spirit is coming in to communicate. And it's keeping the division within your mind from being able to expand into the knowing of certainty. I feel like this is this energy. What is the expression of the near future? What is it that they need to see, Lilith, Black Moon Lilith, for their near future? What do they no longer need to reject? Get comfortable with. Queen of Swords. We have a suit here. There's a mother-father relationship, or maybe a doctor partnership, but there's something, Queen of Swords. The voice. The reject. Ooh, the mother-father. It's just the mother-father. Oh. Seven of, I don't like, but they want me in this. I don't like it. These are the spaces that they want me to work in, and I don't like it. Anywho, I'm gonna stop my little temper tangent. The Seven of Discs, your assets, your investments. So someone's went against your investments, whether mother or father, however. But in the near future, what Lilith is asking you to stop rejecting are your values of your mind, your ability to be able to see the information or collect the information, because I'm seeing this as different resources, different abilities. It's also with the King and the Queen of Swords being here. It's like that technology, or, it's like computers and software and different things of that nature. So maybe there's someone here specifically that there's certain ideas, and maybe that's what you're needing to invent. But you have to stop suppressing it down. You have to stop suppressing it down, rejecting it, and saying that your mind is not good enough. What you have is not good enough. That will block you, that will keep you divided. I've been in that. I still waver sometimes. Don't get it twisted. Especially when the heat is on, when there's a lot of different swords, when there's different ideas or different responsibilities that you have to sort out, and you have to put your emotions to the side. And you have to put your emotions to the side. So the near future is really wanting you to embrace what you do know, wants you to embrace what you do have, what you do possess, mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. I do desire that I am making some sense, because sometimes it don't, sometimes it do to me. But I channel, so rejecting your knowledge, your values, near future. So it's almost like maybe some of you may be going to be tested behind something of the past that's going to come forward. Information is out here. Messages. Retrograde Mercury. Whew. Where are they headed? What they don't see coming. Where are they headed? Sagittarius, Gemini. What is their destination? Comfort. Cards usually fall in my lap because it needs comfort, tender loving care. Well, vacation, countryside, nature, getting out in nature, spending time with nature, get out of the standard norm. That's the reevaluation too. Coming out of the standard norm, because it's a lot of mental energy here. We have no wands. We have sword, 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 cup, and disc. So there's some grounding. There's some retreats. There it is, Mercury retrograde. Becoming more simplistic. Come out of the illusion of the Maya, out of the matrix, out of the people pleasing, because it's creating a retard within your emotions. It's creating a cloud within your mind between spirit and egoic trauma. It's almost as if some of you are truly afraid of your royalty, your power, and some of you are suppressing that, your spiritual gifts, your innate abilities. So some of you are going and putting daggers, daggers in your own mind. And maybe because those daggers come from a painful place, of being belittled or being spoken a certain way, or called out your name. And so you twisted the plot to make it, oh, that doesn't bother me, so I'm going to beat you to the punch. But you need to get away. You need to ground. You need to get away from the standard norm. You need to go outside, go by the river, go somewhere, go to a vineyard. Go to the vineyard or something. Go visit someone somewhere. If you got the funds, go visit somewhere far and distant. Do something different. Do something different. Now's the time to plan. Plan ahead before action. Timing. Sagittarius and Gemini. Supreme Creative Source. What is the message of time? Let go of it all for now. I feel like that's like the facade, the illusion, the different things that's that countryside. Let go of it all for now. Whatever you're holding on to, whatever you're chasing, whatever you're doing, there's a break here. There's something, divine timing is at play. Someone needs to take a break from it all. Someone needs to retreat, to recharge, to reflect. There is a heavy endurance that you have been kind of carrying here. And this endurance that I'm feeling that you've been carrying has kind of put you in that light of, it's not really arrogance, but it's like that's the scapegoat. That's part of an illusion to cover up, to cover up the emotions in which you are truly feeling. But I also they said something about the logic and always trying to make logical sense, but not really trusting in the divine timing because of the crossed wires somewhere. You have to be the one to search that out within yourself. And there's a break that is needed here for my Sagittarius, Gemini, Sagittarius, for you to just step away from it all right now. There's a strong emphasis on you stepping away from it all right now in this Scorpio season. And if you have made it this far, I am Mama Solely. Once again, thank you for joining me. Thank you for sharing the space with me. It is a pleasure. All that YouTube jazz. Like, subscribe, share, comment, hit that bell notification so you know when I upload. Also, Yeah, check out my Soulful Harvest dot substack.com if you're interested, or my Soulful Harvest YouTube channel for my gardening and my other things that I do as well. And I was going to say Scorpio. It is Scorpio season, but Sagittarius and Gemini. Remember, if you made it this far, check your opposite energy. Okay, that will be Pisces and Virgo. Okay, Virgo, Pisces. I go according to the clock and the season and where we are. We're in November, so I'm starting in the energy first of Scorpio. Okay, anywho, or Sagittarius, Gemini, and then Capricorn, Cancer. Okay, so forth and so on. So that's for those that need to know that. And once again, my rambling mouth. Good night.